All right, this is an intro video for a 26-acre property in Shannon County, Missouri, out by Chalk Bluff, very close to the Rocky Creek Conservation Area, very close to the Jacks Fork River and the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. Beautiful, large tract. If it's available, you'll see it on our website at InstantAcres.com. $500 down, seller financing, no credit checks, low monthly payments. You can actually lower your interest rate and monthly payment by adding to your down payment. You have a year to do that, so pretty cool stuff. We're looking at the MapRight map here, and we try to do videos like this for all the tracts we sell. We go and we create the map within MapRight, and then we do this little screenshot video. So MapRight just kind of updated or changed their whole system, and this is the first video we've done with the new MapRight system, so you might have to bear with us just a little bit, as it is a little different, but showing substantially the same thing. So this is a combination of 3 surveyed tracts, tracts 47, 48, and 49 at Chalk Bluff, totals 26 acres in size. You can see that around the entire northwest and south sides, you're bordering creek beds, gravel creek beds, going to be wet weather or seasonal creeks. This one on the north and west would probably be the smaller of the two, and then this one on the south would be a little bigger. They actually come together right at the southwest corner of the property, which is pretty cool. This was logged a couple years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Was not clear cut, just logged of the commercial hardwood trees, and it's had a few years of growth, so it's already looking pretty good. This is actually an old aerial. This is a couple years old, and we can tell because the stuff across the valley is still showing as commercial-sized timber. That was heavily logged about 2 years ago. So on a more recent aerial, you might see that. So this, even though it was not logged nearly as heavily as the stuff on the other side. You know, probably notice that when you go out there that this looks pretty good. Let's switch to a topo map. See if I can figure out how to do that here. Okay. Layers. Whoop. Okay, that's a little different. Okay, so if you're familiar with topos, this probably makes sense. If not, this really looks pretty confusing. But basically, the topo lines are showing a change in elevation, and on this map, the distance in elevation change between lines is 20 feet. So between two lines, you've got a 20-foot elevation change. All that the darker lines are indicating is a total elevation change of 100 feet. So every 5th line is a dark line. So the highest point is going to be here where the road comes into the tracts. It's actually fairly level there. You can see how far apart the lines are spaced. And then as it slopes down toward the creek beds, it's sloping down at various degrees. The steepest would be here, probably on I guess you'd say the south side on tract 49, where it goes down to the creek bed. And then, I mean, if you notice the drone video, because I believe in the drone video, we're basically flying over the middle over tract 48. Even though it shows it as fairly steep here, and I imagine it has some steepness to it, and we haven't actually walked it personally, but looking at the drone video, it's not a cliff or a drop. It's just a gradual decline down to the creek bed. So this doesn't indicate any, like I say, any type of bluff or cliff or anything like that, other than at this very southeast side where the lines are pretty close. That looks steep. Interesting thing is, on these topo maps, they were created generally in the 50s, so quite a while ago, but these black dots indicate that there was a structure there at some point. So it's pretty interesting to see that this is showing that there was a structure right on the property, whether it was a barn or some old cabin or house, we have no idea. But they did pick apparently a nice south-facing slope with a view for what was at one point a structure. So that might be something you want to get out and investigate, and bring your metal detector. Probably some cool stuff. Generally, when they put up a structure, decades and decades ago, before they had access to all these cordless tools and such, they spent a lot of time preparing and deciding where they wanted that structure. So probably a reason why they put it there, whether it was the view, maybe a spring. I mean, we have no idea, but it's cool that it shows up on the topo map, so it's worth checking out. Let's go back to, I don't even know where we were, the Google map probably. Okay, and let's see if we can zoom out a little bit here. Okay, and our labels are getting a little funky. That's one problem with the new MapRight supposed upgrade. It's showing 47, but it's tracts 47, 8, and 9, 26 acres. This green shaded area is the Rocky Creek Conservation Area. So that's similar to National Forest, except that National Forest is managed by the federal government and conservation land is managed by the state government. But still, it's generally open to hunting, to trail riding, to camping. If you look at this purple area, that's the the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, which encompasses, gives you access to the Jacks Fork River, which flows up through, kind of through Alley Spring and into Eminence a few miles away. Meets up with Current River. Awesome, awesome river for fishing. It's very natural. It's great for swimming, canoeing, all that good stuff. Let's switch this to street map, and we'll take a look at the area here. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Okay. We'll zoom out a little more. Okay, so I'm going to slide this over. That big 47, that's right where the property is. So we've got Eminence, Missouri up here. To get to the property from Eminence, you take Highway 106 to the west. Take Highway E to the south for about a mile, and then you cut west on the gravel road. It's not shown, it's not named on this map, but you'll be able to see it on the listing page. And you'll follow those gravel roads, you'll get into the conservation area, keep on going until you get to the property. As far as nearby towns, Eminence is obviously nearby, Birch Tree to the south. The closest, people ask us where the closest Walmart is, quite a bit. Well, that's going to be in Mountain View, Missouri, over here to the southwest. You just go down to Highway 60, probably over to Highway E, and then down to Highway 60. And you can go west to Mountain View. Again, all the shaded area is land that's open for public use. So that's one thing that this particular section of the Ozarks is really known for, is a lot of land that's open for public use, for hunting, camping, etc. It's awesome. The green area is going to be the National Forest. This blue and kind of off blue-green area, that's going to be state conservation land. Okay, so we're going way out here. The town of Springfield, about an hour and a half to the west. That's the largest city in southern Missouri, so you can get anything you need and do anything you want basically in Springfield. They've got all kinds of stores and restaurants and good stuff. Just south of Springfield is Branson, and we could keep going, but I think we'll zoom back in. But I mean, you're within just a few hours of St. Louis, Kansas City, Poplar Bluff to the east. Even Memphis and Oklahoma City in the other direction. Just a lot of cities within, a half a day's drive. So it makes it a good location if you happen to live in one of those large areas and you're looking for a property for hunting or recreation. This is awesome. Let's go back to the Google map. Finish this up here. For at least the last couple of years, we've been very happy with MapRight. We've recommended that people get their app, and then we can send you a link for this particular map. With this latest update that they've done, it remains to be seen. It has kind of messed up some of our maps. They're trying to make everybody do an update on the app, and that can be a pain for people. So we'll see. But as of right now, we're still committed to MapRight. You can download their free app. It better still be free. It was supposed to be free forever, so I hope they kept their app free. And then we can send you a link to this map. Which makes it really easy when you drive out there, because otherwise it can be confusing. So at a minimum, please print the maps and directions from the listing. If you can, if you're phone savvy at all, then please get the free MapRight app, and we can email you the link to this specific map. So yeah, if you have any questions, give us a shout. It's InstantAcres.com. You can go to the website anytime. You can see what's available. It's updated by the minute. If you happen to be on YouTube, watching this on YouTube, then you can go to our playlist for properties available now, and that will also show you what's available. We leave all the videos on YouTube because all the buyers like to continue to view them and share them. So if you want to go to YouTube and see what's available, you've got to check the playlist on our YouTube site for properties available now, and that'll show you what's available. Or like I say, go to the website, InstantAcres.com, and you can go through that in just a couple minutes and see all the available properties. But if you have any questions, give us a shout. You can call us in the office, or you can email us at sales@instantacres.com.